then please ow. So today guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how I put my foundation and my contour, and also what I do before I put my foundation and my contour on my face. So if you guys want to watch this video, then please stay tuned. Okie dokie, let's get this started. First thing, before I even put foundation on guys, and I think a lot of YouTubers do this and makeup artists, I mean we should do this, it is the Dr. BRANDT Luminizer Primer. I really like this primer because like when I go to like the spa, I always ask for lavender. Like when they massage me, lavender, it just relaxes me. I just love it. So I'm putting this on, and I used to put this on all over my face, but you don't have to do that. You just put it wherever you know that your foundation kind of seeps in. So I have some frown lines, so that's where I'm going to put it at. And around my nose, I have like not large pores, but I find I got a lot of blackheads around here. I try my best to put the primer on here so when I put the foundation on, the foundation doesn't seep into where I get blackheads at. Okay guys, so moving on. Before you move on, make sure that you wait like at least 2-3 minutes so that primer can kind of like go into your skin and kind of seal your pores before you go into the foundation or whatever else you use after. Because I do put something else on before I put my foundation on. So I usually put this MELANIE Mil on my face. It gives it a luminous look, and you guys know that my face is dry as shit. So this is, like I said, MELANIE Mil's Hollywood GLEAM Body Radiance, and I don't put a lot guys because then it's too much. If you have dry skin, this is so for you before you put your foundation on. If you don't have dry skin, you have oil skin, maybe you won't like this, but maybe you'll like it on your like body because you put it on your body. So alright, so this is how much I need on my face. I don't need much, but I do need a little bit of more of a luminous look. Even though the Dr. BRANDT has a little bit of luminous, I want a little bit more. So I'm going to put it on my forehead like a dot. Everything's a dot for me. I don't overdo it. If I need more, then I'll come back for more, you know what I mean? And I do get my full face, guys, besides underneath my eyes, because it's a little bit like creamy, not oily, and I just don't want my makeup to run, so I stop like right here where that bone is at. I don't go all the way up. But keep in mind, this is an extra step. You don't have to do this. Even if you have dry skin and you don't want to do it, you don't have to. I just think it's awesome for my face. It just works well for me, you know? Some people don't like too much luminous even though they are dry skin. Okay guys, so moving on to my foundation. This is my favorite foundation at the moment. I know that my loyal subscribers are probably tired of me talking about this foundation, but I freaking love it guys so much. It just makes my face look so nice. Now if I put too much of it, it's not a good thing for me because I don't like too much foundation, but just the amount that I put on is just perfect. And the same amount that I put on with this foundation, if I put it on with another foundation, it just doesn't look the same. Like this foundation is the bomb. So the foundation that I'm talking about, and I know that my followers already know, is my HEIDID foundation. I freaking love it. I love your foundation, HEIDID. I love your foundation. I don't get too excited, but I do. So moving on, this is the one that I got like last. I bought these two together. So I am like almost done. I know it looks like it's not, but it really is. So I just ordered another one. I can't wait to get it. Okay, so what I do guys is, I'm a little bit of a mess putting my foundation on. There's some girls that are like bleak, 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 bleak. Sometimes I do that depending on how I feel, but let's see how I do it today. Alright, so I do the same thing with everything, with like lotion, moisturizer. I do dot, oh this is the wrong side, dot, dot, and then I do dot, dot, dot. I do dot, dot, dot. It's not perfect. I don't really do anything perfect guys. I'm like, I don't even write perfect because I'm like a kindergarten student. Like I write a mess. I think I've said this before. I'm just a mess. But whatever, that's me. You guys, you can use a beauty sponge or you can use Murphy Y6 or you can use a Michael Todd. I don't know which one to use. I forget. I use all of them. So I'm going to use my beauty sponge by Real Technique. And make sure that the beauty sponge is damp. When you put your sponge underneath the faucet, take it out and squeeze it out. Okay guys, I used to not know how to do that, so I'm letting you know, newbies, that you do have to put it underneath the water and then squeeze it out. Actually I did this morning, and right now, like around maybe 7 in the morning, and right now I think it's like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and now is when I'm using it, and still it's damp. It's like a perfect damp. And all you have to do, guys, is just if you're using a beauty sponge, is tap it in. Don't like rub, none of that stuff. Just tap it in. Now you can go up underneath your waterline, but if you notice that I didn't put any foundation underneath it, I'm just bringing it up because I find whenever I put concealer on, I have foundation, concealer, it's just too much product for my face. I know some people like more of a thicker foundation look. I can't do that, guys. It just doesn't look right on me. Now, once I'm done, if I need it anymore, that's okay, but I start really light first. So if you are going to push your hair back and you know it, and your foundation is a little bit different from your skin, like let's just say your neck is darker, I suggest you put foundation on your ears and behind your ears. I know that sounds so weird, but if you're going to have your hair back and you put foundation down here because you don't want that demarcation, like you don't want that different look, and you don't want the different look in your ears either. So you need to get all that behind your ear and around your ear and tap, 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 tap. Now I wouldn't worry too much about the ears if your hair's going to be down, but if your hair's going to be up, yes. And make sure that when you do put foundation on, it's just the leftovers from the sponge. Like don't go and put foundation like right off the back on your ears. Just kind of like blend it in, you know. Now if you notice I'm going down, even though I still didn't put foundation down here, I'm just kind of blending it down and just making sure before I even put more foundation on. And guys, make sure that you go underneath your chin, because sometimes I've done this before. I've done all this and then go down to my neck and I'm like, look up and I have this whole white spot, or you know, my color of my skin down here. Look up and do this, okay? I've done that so many times and I like, oh my god. Alright guys, so I put a little bit of foundation on my décolleté. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm so sorry, but I'm really bad with pronouncing it. Alright guys, so there are so many contour stuff. Contour cream, contour powder, foundation that you can use as contour. So there's some bronzers that they're not as bronze that you can do as contour, or use it as contour. But my favorite is the Wet n Wild contour stick. Where is it? It's this one right here. I've been using it for quite some time when it first came out and I fell in love. My second choice now is the double stick one. I haven't had a chance to go and buy more because I actually like that one. And there's many more, guys, but I gravitate towards this Wet n Wild and it's cheap. Like, why not, you know? So this is what I do. This is like the 5th one I bought. Like over this year, or maybe it's been 2 years. Whenever they come out, they came out. So I'm never neat with this either, okay guys? Sometimes I do lines, sometimes I do circles. I'm gonna try to be neat. So I do circles or lines. It's up to you, I guess. See, that's not like a circle. Underneath my lip to make that lip pop out. And then I go right, oh my god, I don't even know what part of the ears is, but right here. And then I do a little whoop, I go up. Do you see that? And then same thing in this side, obviously. And then I go up, and then I make sure that they're pretty even. Sometimes they're not even, but I can make it even eventually. And then my nose. My nose is the hardest thing to do for me, guys. Like, my nose has a bone right here. Well, your nose have bones, but mine has 2 bones right here that whenever I do a contour, that bone kicks out my contour. And I always have an issue with contouring my nose, but this is what I usually do. I go right here and then go right where my bumps are at. That's where I go at. And if you notice, it's not really even, but I have no choice. Now if I go all the way up and down, it's the worst thing in the world. So I'll do that, and then with a brush, that's where I like kind of line it out, and you'll see in a minute. I don't go with contour anymore down here. I don't like it. I think that you can, when you're in person talking to somebody, you see that difference. Like, I just don't like it. Like, let my neckline all look even. You know what I mean? There's some people that may have like maybe a double chin or something. Maybe it work for them, but I don't have that, so I don't have an issue with my neckline. So I just don't do that anymore. I'm like, okay, this is not working for me, so I'm not gonna do it anymore. But I definitely need to contour the nose because my nose is big. For like, it is big. It's not like pointy, and it's big. Like big this way, not big this way. So you can blend in your contour like on the forehead with either your micro Tarte, if you have a micro Tarte. You can do it with a beauty blender, or you can do it with the Morphe Y6. This is really good, so I'm gonna try this one. So you guys, like, if you don't have it, it's really reasonable. You get it in the Morphe, and then you'll have a brush to contour with. You know what I mean? And all you do is tap, and you want to tap it into your hairline, guys. So when people look at you, they don't see just color like right here. They'll see that shadow even going into your hairline. So just keep going up into your hairline. And for my lip, guys, I usually use my dupe artist brush, and I just do like this to my lip. So if you notice, it popped my lip out, even though I have big lips, but the bigger the better. Alright guys, so with the Y6, I just kind of tap and go up, and tap and go up. Okay guys, so I have 3 Luxie brushes. 2 came in, I think, on my BoxyCharm or something, and then one I bought this one before I got these on my BoxyCharm. And then I have my artist brush. To contour my nose, I find like all 3 of these work for me. I'm trying to debate which one I want to use. Maybe the Luxie brush. So I use the bigger side, the bigger brush side better. There's another side here, but it's a little bit more tapered in, so I don't really use this side for my nose. So this one's a little bit fluffy, but it just works for me to spread it out. But I have another technique as well. So all I do is kind of like smudge that line out and bring it all the way in. That a lot of the YouTubers do this, and I learned it from the YouTubers as well. And then do the same thing obviously on this side. Okay guys, so and then lately I've been using my NARS concealer. I don't know what it is. I used to not like it, and now all of a sudden I like it. I don't know. So it's the NARS medium custard. I have medium custard, so I don't know what happened. And then I used to do the triangle, but I don't do that anymore because I thought that it was just too much. So now I do line, line, line. I'm almost done actually. And then line down the nose. With a real technique, I just tap, look up, and tap. Okay guys, so once you're finished with all the cream products, then you need to set everything in. Otherwise, your makeup by the end of the day is going to be sliding all over. So I'm going to put the loose powder that I've been using for maybe like 2-3 days. I don't want to talk about it at the moment because I don't know if I like it or not. The only thing I can say about it is that it has a really strong fragrance that I'm not really sure about as of yet. So I'll let you guys know if I like it or not. But as of right now, the reason I'm using it is just to set my face. Because you always have to set your face if you put any kind of like foundation, any cream foundation, but yeah, you have to set your face. So I'm gonna set it with this, and then like I said, I'll let you guys know about this. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I don't know. Don't forget to go underneath. Okay, so usually I go in and finish my eyes and put blush and highlighter and all that, but because today is just contour in, I'm not going to do that. But I do want to set my face so you guys can see that once you put that powder on, you have to set your face. You'll just look too powdery and it just won't look nice. So lately I've been using this from Tarte, and I'm loving it so much. Oh my god, like I bought this a long time ago. I used it once, never again. I don't know why. And then all of a sudden within these 2 weeks I've been using it because I ran out of my MAC Fix Plus. What? Why was I not using this? I actually ordered another one because I don't, you guys know, like when I'm obsessed with something, I can't be out of stock. So I ordered another one because you guys know that Ulta right now is having that sale. So it was $15. I was like, yeah, because usually I think it's a little bit more. Yeah, obviously it's a little more. I don't know how much, but oh my god. So this is like the best. It's called Ready Set Radiant. This is wonderful for me because I have dry skin. When you set your face, make sure that you get a clean beauty blender that is already damp and press in the setting spray. Alright guys, so that is it for my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please thumbs it up, please comment, and please do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys within 2 to 3 days. Do not forget to share this video if you think someone will benefit out of it. There is a share button and it has a little arrow. All you have to do is press that, and then it will direct you somewhere, and then you put an email address and yada yada yada. So with that said, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys again. I love you guys so much. Bye.